Welcome back to Curiosity AI. Your brain is one of the most powerful machines in the known universe, but it's far from perfect. In fact, your brain is constantly tricking you. From simple visual illusions to complex cognitive distortions, we'll explore 10 strange and fascinating ways your brain can deceive you, often without you even realizing it. Stick around until the end, because the final one might change the way you see the world, literally. 1. The Mandela Effect. Have you ever been 100% sure something happened one way only to discover it never did? That's the Mandela Effect, where large groups of people share the same false memory. Some people vividly remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison in the 1980s. He didn't. Or that the Monopoly man has a monocle. He doesn't. Or that Febreze is spelled with 2 S. Nope, it's just 1. This bizarre phenomenon suggests that our memories are not recordings but reconstructions, and easily influenced by suggestion, repetition, and emotion. Some even speculate this hints at alternate realities. But science says it's just the brain filling in gaps, incorrectly. 2. Change blindness. If someone swapped their shirt mid-conversation, would you notice? Probably not. Your brain filters visual information constantly, and what you think you see is not always what's really there. In experiments, people failed to notice major changes in scenes, like a person being swapped with someone else. This is called change blindness, and it proves your brain doesn't process everything. It creates a stable illusion of the world so you're not overwhelmed. You don't see reality, you see what your brain expects to see. 3. The Stroop Effect. Try saying the color of the word, not the word itself. Red, focus. Blue, ignore the text. Green, say the color. Yellow. Harder now? Not so easy, right? This is the Stroop Effect. Your brain processes reading automatically, so trying to override that and focus on color creates a conflict. It shows how automatic responses in your brain can interfere with conscious control, even when you're trying to focus. It's a perfect example of cognitive interference in real time. 4. Your brain fills in the blind spot. You have a literal blind spot in each eye where the optic nerve connects to the retina, meaning there's a part of your vision with zero input. But do you see a hole in your vision? No. Your brain simply guesses what should be there and fills it in based on surroundings. This isn't just theory, it's been tested with experiments where part of an object disappears completely if it lands in your blind spot. You're not seeing reality, you're seeing your brain's best guess. 5. False memories. Feel real. Your brain can manufacture completely false memories, and they can feel just as vivid and real as actual ones. In studies, people have been convinced they got lost in a mall as a child, or even that they committed a crime, just through suggestion and social reinforcement. This phenomenon is called memory implantation, and it's so powerful it has impacted legal cases and eyewitness testimonies. Your memories are shockingly malleable, and that should terrify you a little. 6. The rubber hand illusion. Place your hand out of sight. Place a rubber hand in view. Then, both the rubber hand and your real hand are stroked at the same time. Soon, your brain starts to believe the rubber hand is your own. This illusion shows how easily your sense of body ownership can be manipulated. Your brain prioritizes visual cues and synchrony, and it can be tricked into mapping itself onto something completely foreign. In virtual reality, similar tricks are used to create full embodiment illusions. 7. The McGurk Effect. Watch a video of someone saying ba, but dub the audio fa. What do you hear? Fa, not ba. That's the McGurk Effect, where your brain merges conflicting visual and auditory information to create a third perception. You're not hearing the sound itself, you're hearing what your brain interprets based on context. This proves how much of hearing is actually seeing. 8. Your brain delays reality. Reality doesn't happen in real time. Your brain takes about 80 milliseconds to process incoming sensory data. So what you see is slightly delayed, but your brain compensates by predicting what will happen next, giving you the illusion of real-time perception. In fast sports like baseball or tennis, your brain is essentially predicting the future so you can react. You're always living slightly in the past, and your brain is just guessing the present. 9. Visual afterimages and color reversals. Stare at a bright red image for 30 seconds, then look at a white wall. you'll see a green image where the red was. This is due to neural fatigue and the opponent process theory of vision. Your cones become desensitized, and your brain overcompensates by activating the opposite color. You're not seeing anything real. It's your brain overcorrecting itself. 10. You're not in control as much as you think. One of the strangest brain tricks is the illusion of conscious control. Studies show that your brain often makes decisions before you're consciously aware of them. In lab tests, researchers can predict a person's decision up to 7 seconds before they decide it, based on brain activity. This raises huge questions about free will. Are you making choices, or just becoming aware of them after your brain already did? The human brain is an incredible machine, but it's also a master illusionist. From filling in blind spots to creating false memories, it constantly builds a version of reality that's not quite accurate, but feels completely real. Which of these strange brain tricks surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing science facts, cognitive curiosities, and mysteries explained by AI.